Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to another vlog episode. We've got no name, we need to think of a name. Today, I kind of wanted to speak to you about the number one secret to success on social media. Okay, that's a lie. It's not the number one secret to success, but it's pretty important, and it's something that most business owners don't really think about when it comes to social media, and it's the reason that they don't get the results they're looking for. So what am I talking about? It's your why, it's your purpose. What is the reason that you are on social media? Now, we've kind of got to 2016 and it's no longer sort of a competitive advantage to be on social media. It's very much an expectation. You've just got to be there. And so with that, business owners that have kind of just pushed it off to the side and said, I'll deal with this later when I have to, and they're all struggling to catch up now, they know they have to be on it. So they're jumping on and they're doing their thing, but they never have taken the time to sit back and say, okay, well, why am I on social media? And because I have to be is not a good reason to be on social media. That's not a purpose, it's not a reason. It ties in no way to your business and your strategy and your value proposition and your core vision and message that you're trying to share. All of these things have to be considered when you start to look at any marketing communication channel, especially social media, because it's on such a big scale that you really have to figure out, why would people follow me? What is the reason that they would take an interest in me over the gazillion other businesses doing the same thing right now? And what is the reason to stay engaged with me? You have to have a purpose. You have to have a reason and a why for being on that social media platform. And that in itself is a huge, huge step in the right direction. It sounds like a really obvious thing, right? Like, why am I on social media? Well, I want to reach my customers. I want to make sales, all these things. All of these things are they're just sentences and statements that make no sense and add no value to your business unless you actually execute on them. And the way that you execute in an effective way is by first knowing what you're trying to achieve. Why are you on social media? What is the one desired outcome that you want to achieve from being on not just any platform, but a particular platform? When you get really, really clear on that, all of a sudden things make sense because you're able to reverse engineer that process back and think about, okay, well, what are the action steps that I need to take on social media in order to achieve that one desired outcome? How can I make intentional strategic decisions so that I'm not just leaking time on social media doing completely irrelevant tasks, and instead I'm taking action that is consistent and is going to take me from where I am now to where I want to be. Not only that, but when you get really clear as the business owner, it's amazing how that clarity shifts onto your connections and your customers. If you're not operating strategically on social media and you've got no plan in place and you're just kind of guessing as you go, doing a post by post strategy, guess what? Your customers are never going to take the action you want them to take. If you want it to be clear in their mind and you want them to take specific tasks, steps rather, then it has to be clear in your mind, and you have to put in plan. I'm getting all tangled up with my words. It's a shame we don't edit this thing, huh? You have to put a plan in place that is going to guide them through in the same way that you're trying to guide yourself through from where you are now to where you want to be. So bottom line is, have a purpose. What exactly are you trying to achieve? Bring it back to one desired outcome. What is the one thing you want to achieve on social media, and what are the action steps that you need to take to lead up to that? Now, that is not a whole strategy, it's not everything you need to know, but it's a really good starting point. And if you don't already have a really clear purpose for being not just on social media in general, but again on those individual platforms, I would really suggest taking a step back and thinking about them, because it will make a huge difference long term, and ensuring that the action that you take is consistent, relevant, and intentional, and aligns with your overall business vision and goals. So I hope that's been helpful for you. Thank you so much for watching. Never forget that you have the power to change the world, one connection and one conversation at a time. My name is Chloe Forbes-Kindlen, and I will speak to you soon. Much love from my heart to yours.